Hello, my name is Charlie, otherwise known as Fowl Gaming. Welcome into the Coop and to episode number 8 of Coop Corner Chat. Firstly, massive thank you as always to everyone that's been supporting me in this video series. Don't forget that you can comment down below for any other ideas you have for Coop Corner Chat. If you do get an idea, make it to a video, you get 1,000 fowl eggs. So today's topic is a little bit more of a serious one, to be honest. It's something that I know a lot of the people that I speak to in my Discord community and a lot of my friends have dealt with, but it is still related to gaming, and it's about streaming and mental health. What I'm going to be talking about today is how, as a streamer, it actually isn't as easy as it looks, and it can affect your mental health in quite a negative way quite often in a lot of different ways. And I'll say now, it's kind of a big statement, I can't think of a single streamer that I haven't seen some form of struggle they've gone through with mental health due to streaming. So I thought it's an interesting topic to cover and discuss. So let's get into it. Firstly, a bit of a background with myself and to my streaming career. So I've been streaming now for about 2.5 years. It'll be 3 years, and yeah, about 2.5 years. I started streaming because I wanted to. I've always been a bit of a showman, and I like trying to engage with the community. I did YouTube for a while, and I decided that Twitch would be more fun to actually engage with people live time. So I'm going to start by talking about some of the mental health barriers that come when starting streaming. So, and I should say that all of these opinions are based on streaming to Twitch. I cannot comment on streaming to YouTube, Facebook, or obviously Mixer when it was around, because I haven't done those, so I'm talking just about Twitch here. So the first issue that people run into is lack of viewers and lack of chatters. When you first start streaming, it's very, very hard to get any more really than 3 viewers, and most of the time those are bots, let alone having someone actually talking in chat. And it can be really, really demotivational, because you're sitting there streaming, and because you feel like you have to be entertaining, you find that you're sitting there talking, narrating your gameplay, and you sit there and you think to yourself, I'm talking to no one right now. There is no one on the other end listening. And that can be really, really demotivational. You start questioning yourself, saying, well, am I good at the game? Am I even worth watching? Am I wasting my time? Maybe even you might think, well, no one likes me enough to watch me. And it can be really, really demotivational. And I'll say this now, it doesn't even just happen to people that are just getting into streaming, but we'll come on to that in a bit. So it can be really, really hard for new streamers because, you know, unless you have loads of friends behind you or a community that's bumping you up, if you are literally just on your own starting streaming, no matter how good you are at a game, it's going to take a while before you get those viewers in. So you could have anywhere, you know, 2 to 6 months in that sort of situation where you're barely getting any viewers, and a lot of Twitch streamers stop during that time because of how demotivational it is. It's really, really hard. Let's talk about some of the barriers when it comes to mental health when you get a little bit bigger on Twitch. So maybe when you start averaging kind of 10 to 20 viewers, or even getting a bit higher, you start to have the pressure that you have to stream more often. You start, you know, you can start to ride this wave of, I'm getting more viewers, I'm getting more followers, I'm getting more engagement. And you start saying to yourself, right, I have to stream tomorrow. You know, I can't take 3 days off streaming because otherwise, you know, people are going to unfollow me. People aren't going to come back for my content. And it starts getting to the position where you'll start forcing yourself to stream when you don't necessarily want to. And that is when the strain and pressure of streaming really comes in, because it starts becoming like a job. You start doing it when you're tired, when you're hungry, when when you're fatigued. You don't play as good, you don't enjoy it as much, and you know the viewers see that, and it's you know, you'll have a worse stream because of it, and then it's a bit of a snowball effect. You'll have a worse stream because of the fact you're fatigued, so you will then feel worse about it, but you feel like you have to keep streaming to keep that, you know, otherwise you'll lose it all. There's also the rejection, the feel of rejection when your follower count drops. You know, as you start gaining a couple of hundred followers, 300 followers, 400, 500, you know, if you see if those tick down occasionally, which happens, you know, people tend to unfollow, it's really demotivational. Another thing when it comes to getting a bit bigger on Twitch is you will tend to have maybe like one good stream. You'll have, you know, a stream where you get maybe double the amount of viewers that you normally get. You might get some more follows, some more subs, whatever. And then like the next stream afterwards, you know, you'll be riding the high of that stream, go, wow, that was an amazing stream, I felt so good, I finished that stream so great, I'm going to stream the next day, that was great. You stream the next day, and you don't get anywhere near as much. And again, you start doubting yourself of, well, am I really that good? Do people actually care about watching me? And it can be really, really demotivational to just kind of have those ups and downs of streaming. And especially if you have 2 or 3 of those streams in a row that don't go very well, it can be very easy to turn around and go, yeah, what's the point? I've lost my rhythm. Another thing that happens when you get to this sort of stage in Twitch, and this is sort of the stage that I'm at, is you tend to have a lot of friends that are other streamers, and it's very, very hard, even if you don't intend to, it's very, very hard not to be envious of other streamers. You know, you might, let's say that you average 10 viewers per stream. That's, compared to someone that's just starting streaming, that's fantastic. But maybe one of your friends is sitting on 20 viewers per stream, every stream, and you start saying to yourself, oh, well, I want to be where they are. And it's hard, obviously as a friend you're proud of them, but also you can't help but sit there and feel envious of, well, I want to be in their position. And it can start to be quite toxic in the way that you think of, well, of wanting to be in their position. But it negatively affects on your mental health. And the other thing that happens when you get a bit bigger, unfortunately, you get a lot of trolls and a lot of negative people, both in games and in streams. So let's firstly talk about in streams. So you do get some people that will, come into your chat and just troll. These are people that have made many, many fake accounts. They're just trying to get people riled up, angry. They're just trying to get small Twitch users banned where possible. And again, that's really demotivational because it makes you, again, it's like being bullied in the school ground. You know that, whatever, it's happened, move on, but it still doesn't make it any easier. And you get it in game as well. Now, obviously, this is a very specific example, but let's say you have twitch.tv in your online name. So, as a way of advertising and bringing people to your stream, how else are you going to get people to come in? And you'll get people that will, troll you and be negative in game, calling you all sorts of names under the sun just because you're a Twitch streamer. People categorize them all together. Again, it can be really demotivational. So, my personal experience is I've really, really struggled with Twitch streaming at times. My mental health has been in some real, it's really fluctuated. The main thing for me, of all the things I just said, the main thing that's got to me is the pressure to stream all the time. I always feel, I actually used to have a schedule, but I actually ended up taking my schedule away, and that's one of the best things I've ever done for Twitch streaming, for my mental health, because I had a schedule whereby I had to stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and one day at the weekend, and I felt really, if I came home really tired from work on a Tuesday, I would feel extremely bad if I had to cancel my stream because I was too tired, or I would stream, but I'd be so tired that I wouldn't enjoy it. I've also seen so much, start the sentence again. I've also seen so many mental health issues with a lot of my friends that also stream. Like I said at the start of this video, I can't think of one of my kind of streamer friends that hasn't put out a post on Twitter or their Discord at some point to say they're taking a break for mental health and stress reasons. Now, obviously, sometimes these are, at home based as well, but a lot of the time it's people just struggling with the mental capacity that it takes to be a Twitch streamer. So let's end this video on a bit of a high. So what can you do if you're watching this and you're a streamer, or you're going to be a streamer, and you've also felt some of these things that I've spoken about? What can you do to help yourself? Firstly, stream when you want to. Not because of money, not because of anything else, but stream... I'll start the sentence again. Stream because you want to. Yeah? Don't stream because of the money. Don't stream because you want to be famous. Don't stream for any other reason other than you enjoy it and want to do it. Secondly, and I've already kind of mentioned this, stream only when you want to. Don't ever feel like you have to stream for certain times. Stream when you want to, because you want to, and therefore you're gonna be on the right foot to enjoy it. Thirdly, stream what you want. I see it all too often where people will love a certain game, maybe it's a small indie game that you really enjoy, and they want to stream that, but they won't. They'll stream a different game that they know is more popular, that will get them more viewers, but they won't enjoy that game. They actually want to play a different game. Play the game you want to damn play, because by doing that, you'll be yourself more, you'll enjoy it more, and the people that do come to your stream, even if it's a few less numbers, will see you enjoying it. And that's the last thing I'll say about what can you do to help yourself, is be yourself. Never change what you are for the viewers. If you're getting into streaming, just be yourself. Don't let anyone change who you are, and people will respect that. Now, I want to talk now about what we can do for each other, what we can do together, because when you do get to a certain point in your Twitch career, you will find that you have a lot of friends that are Twitch streamers, and we really, really need to stick together. Because remember, guys, streaming is not a competition, it is a community. We should support one another whether other streamers are bigger or smaller than you. It's not a competition. You know, if you see your friend on more viewers than you, fantastic. Congratulate them, support them. If you see a streamer friend that is lower viewers than you, that's fine. Support them, be there for them, raid them when you can. We are a team, not just stream teams, not just local friends, everyone on Twitch, okay? We are a community. It is not a competition for viewers. Secondly, always make sure that you speak to your other streamer friends when off stream. Often people, when they stream, will put a bit of a smile on. You know, you won't always tell when someone is streaming that they're having a bad day or that they're not enjoying their streaming very much. And it's very, very hard to spot the signs. You know, if you have friends that are streamers, speak to them not only in stream, but off stream as well. Make sure they're okay. Make sure they have someone to speak to if needs be. And lastly, if you know someone's having a hard time, be there for them, even if it's just simply sending them a message saying, here if you need to chat. I'm not saying that we're all going to be amazing therapists and people, you know, it's just nice to it's nice for people to know they have people to talk to, and sometimes that is enough. So overall, guys, I hope that this has been somewhat, I don't even know how to describe this video, really. But if you are a streamer watching this and you have dealt with any of these kind of mental health issues, just be aware you're not alone. It is a very common thing here with Twitch, and the main thing is let's stick together. If you have experienced any of these issues and you would like to speak to me personally, my DMs are always open in Discord, as well as I know in my community a lot of people would be happy to help you. Guys, remember, streaming is a really hard thing to do, so whether you are a streamer or whether you're becoming a streamer or whether you just enjoy watching streams, support those streamers as much as you can, and be aware that behind the scenes it's actually a lot harder than people think. But it is so rewarding when it all comes together, so let's keep the streaming world wholesome and friendly to all, and we'll continue to do the thing we love. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been a bit more of a serious topic to talk about, but it's something that I've been wanting to talk about for a while. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any comments or anything you want to say about what I've said, then please do comment down below. And don't forget, if you have an idea for Coop Corner Chat, you can comment down below as well. You can also see links for my merch and for my Twitch. All the rest of it, it's all down there. Just check below the video. Thank you, guys. I've been Fowl Play Gaming. Stay wholesome, stay well, stay safe. Goodbye.